Hey everybody, it's me, Richard, with Nightmares Anyone. So today I've got so much to share with you guys. It's Thursday, September 16th, I believe. Yeah. I think it's the 16th. I mess up the date every single time. But I've got so much to share with you guys. So as you can see, I'm wearing my Pennywise shirt, hand drawn by some guy from LA, but I do love this shirt. It's actually grown on me. Yeah, not literally, but I didn't know if I liked it at first, but it's one of my favorites. It's so comfortable. It's 100% cotton, and it fits great. Yeah, it fits really, really good. Yeah, Larian, so you'll know what I'm talking about there. So if you guys notice, Lily, her legs are crossed. Now, I asked Bruce, he swears to God he didn't touch her. I haven't touched her, and I know the cat and dog didn't touch her. So, you use your own judgment, whether you believe it or not, I don't know. But I just don't want to see her move. Yeah. So I did get Lily from my dear friend Adriana, Adri Zombie, as she's known on YouTube. She doesn't have a channel. Well, she does have a channel. She doesn't post any videos, but you guys all know her from, she's the queen of scary haunted houses. She's the one that sent me the pictures of everything from the real brownstone apartment from that book, The Sentinel, in New York. Yes, she lives in Queens, New York, and she went and took pictures of the brownstone for me. I'm drinking dark chocolate s'mores coffee out of my Ursula mug today. I'm going to take a sip really quick. Sorry, you guys. So it's a little after 1 in the afternoon here. I've got a lot to share with you guys. So, I've been watching a lot of horror movies. I want to do some shout outs to some new subscribers to the channel. I'm going to show you guys what I'm almost done with. Now, this is something that I've been featuring on my Real Men Craft 2 channel, which I'll leave a link right here in just 1 second. Right there. Yeah. So, you guys know that I love to do diamond paintings. And, of course, I make jewelry. That's what I do. I make jewelry. And I love to diamond paint and read and listen to scary books and scary movies and all that good stuff. But yesterday, Bruce and I spent the day up at oh, Kitty's crying. You know what? Come back after the intro. Yeah, so you guys are going to hear the cat. I let the cat in. He's right here. I would pick him up, but you guys can see I'm wearing dark navy blue. Don't you dare pull books off the counter. Butters, don't even think of it. Go outside. Go on. Go on. I don't trust you. Whew, sorry about that. He likes to pull off my hardbacks off that cover, and then he rips the paper covers on him. So yeah, I really got to watch it when he comes in here lately. But let's get into welcoming some new subscribers to the channel. So in no particular order, I want to welcome Moshe Bergman, Melody Perez, Brian Hall, Leo Noel, and Chandra Drake. So everybody, welcome to Nightmares Anyone. I'm Richard. I'm the crazy one that reads all this stuff, watches these scary movies, and then has nightmares, and then I talk about them. So yesterday, like I said, Bruce and I went up to Apple Hill, which is, it's a spot up here in Northern California. It's up in Placerville. Placerville is where, Kitty's crying now. Placerville is where all those horrible forest fires are going on right now. So if you guys wanted to see what we did yesterday, how the forest fires looked and all that good stuff, check out this link right here. I'll pop a link up right here. You can see it on the other channel, Real Men Craft 2. Yeah, I'm a caramel apple whore. I love anything caramel apple, but this is the last of a bag of fresh caramel apple taffy that I bought yesterday. This thing was full last night. Yeah, so this was 1.5 pounds. I'm already, down to half a bag. But the book that I'm reading, I'm trying to finish up right now, is this one by Dan Padavona. It's The Face of Midnight. It's supposed to be a horror story set on Halloween. It's only got 220 pages. I'm on page 166, and it just hit Halloween night. So that will be my next review, coming up with Laurel Hightower's Crossroads. So those two books are going to be in the next review. I'm going to review this one today, Scare Me, by one of my favorite YA authors of horror, K.R. Alexander. This one is the one I'm doing today. I don't have the physical copy up there with all of my other K.R. Alexander books, but I did listen to the audio last night, so that's why I'm popping up the cover. But yeah, so that's going to be today's review. But I'm going to show you guys what I've been working on. I'm sitting here looking at that bookshelf right there because it's kind of leaning downward, and I really do not want to lose that shelf. So I gotta watch that shelf. Actually, hang on. Fine, sorry about that, you guys. So yeah, I just don't want to lose anything. So this is what I've been working on. This is so cool. It's so badass. And with the new movie, Hocus Pocus 2 coming out in just a couple weeks on Disney Plus, I wanted to get into the mood. So I wanted to start, and I'm almost done with this painting of the witches from Hocus Pocus. Now, if I can try to not get the glare, but it's gonna happen. This is really, really big. This is like, it's, I don't know. It's pretty big though. You can tell by me holding it up. So there's the three Sanderson sisters. There's Winifred, Sarah, and Mary. There's Billy Butcherson. There's Emily, and there's Binks the cat. God, I can't even remember their names right now. But this was the character played by Hilary Swank, believe it or not. Yeah. So I'm gonna be giving this painting away. So as soon as it's done, I will give it away. So yeah, you guys left to pay attention, watch for details. If you would love this very sparkly painting of the Sanderson sisters and the Hocus Pocus characters. So yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get into this review today. So speaking of horror, Halloween Horror Nights have been going on down in Southern California at the Universal Studios. Halloween Horror Nights has gotten extremely expensive, you guys. It's even more expensive than going to Disneyland. So if you wanted to go to Halloween Horror Nights and experience the Halloween festival goings on at Universal, and go through there. I think there's like 8 or 9 haunted houses this year. It can cost you anywhere from $169 all the way up to $410 for one night. So yeah, if you guys go, even if you go to the one in Florida, just prepare it. It's not cheap. So let's get into today's review of Scare Me. Now, I've got a lot of K.R. Alexander's books. I've been loving his stuff. I'm gonna throw on my readers really quick. Kitty's still crying at the door. I'm gonna throw on my readers really quick. And first off, I'm gonna read you the book description on the back of the cover. Now it says, a haunted house has come to life in this spine-tingling novel from the author of The Collector. They've lost control of the haunted house. Every year, the town of Happy Hills holds its haunted house contest in a spooky old manor. Teams of kids come up with new ways to frighten people. The scariest team wins. Now, what they win is free pizza and soda for an entire year from their local pizzeria, which is very supposed to be good. It's very highly... It's a big, highly obtained honor if you can win. But this year, all the teams are going to lose. Because this year, the house itself has awakened, and it won't be happy until it's devoured all the people inside. What started out as a game has turned into something much more deadly. Is there any way out? So, here's what I wrote on the book. I'll show you my review. I just won't show you my rating of what I gave it. So, like always, I always highlight the first paragraph in bold letters. And I said, I really don't think I can ever go wrong with an Alexander book. The author just knows how to scare you, and no pun intended with the title of this Halloween-themed Scarefest. Here's what I wrote. Kevin just has to win this year's Best Haunted Floor of their town's local haunted house. Then he and his team will be awarded free pizza and soda for a full year. After losing the year before to Patricia, the rich and snotty girl at his school, after she cheated, yeah, she does cheated him out of first place. Kevin is a boy of 2 fathers, which I love, being an openly gay man. It was great that K.R. Alexander wrote his main character being a child that has 2 fathers. And I love the way Alexander once again handled having gay characters in his writings. As I always say, I really do not know what makes a book be labeled as YA, but this one scared me multiple times. Come on. Can you imagine being terrorized by real-life mannequins and hell-bent for revenge dead brides? I loved this book. Would recommend to anyone who loves a great Halloween-themed ghost story. And as you can tell, I gave it 5. I gave it a ghost, a spider, a huge blood drop, a butcher knife, and then another ghost. Yes. I loved this book. Now, I have loved all of Alexander's books, especially The Fear Zone and Fear Zone 2. Now, this one takes place, like I said, on Halloween night. And these kids go all out. Now, Kevin, being someone who's not wealthy, he has a very stable home life. Both of his fathers support him and his love of horror, and they support him so highly. But Kevin is the type of kid that likes to build his scares out of real things, whereas Patricia, she has her rich mother and father give her a credit card, drop her off at the local Halloween store, the spirit store, and she just buys everything new and then throws it in a conglomerate. But yeah, the year before she did cheat, and the way she cheats was horrible. But this book, it was actually terrifying in parts, and K.R. Alexander knows how to scare the shit out of you. He knows how to make you flip those pages or listen and pay attention to what you're listening to. He writes his characters very, this is going to kind of sound stupid, but very full of spirit and reality that you can just really relate to the characters in his book. And this was another one. Him and his 3 friends, they're in teams of 4, and him and his 3 friends, what they build would be the ultimate haunted house. Now, where they build this haunted house every year is at one of their towns, local community house, or where the mayor or exhibits open, you know, like the town hall, kind of like. But growing up in the Seattle-Tacoma area, we had our old town hall in downtown Tacoma, and it was one of the creepiest buildings. And every year, the Northern America Washington State Magicians Club, which was a huge club of over 250 members of magicians, they would put on a Halloween haunted house every year that was so different. Yeah, it was scary, it was gory, but all the illusions and the scares you got were actually magic and optical illusions brought to life right in front of you. And it was absolutely terrifying. I remember one year, I was like 14 years old. I was so scared, I actually stood in the corner and I did not want to walk any further, because there was a floating sword literally in front of me that would swish and sweep, and it would actually make your hair blow. And they would let groups of 10 people go in at a time. And I just literally, being so tall, at 15, I was already 6'3". I did not want to walk forward because I just knew that damn blade was going to slash me. But that's the kind of haunted house that Kevin and his friends build in this story. And it was a great story. It's great. I would recommend it to anybody that loves a good Halloween theme horror book, a ghost story, a book of that kind of thrill and that scare that you just, oh wow, I would love to go to that haunted house, or oh, Mom or Dad, let's build a haunted house in our garage or something. That's the book. That's the thoughts and the images that this book here, Scare Me, is going to give you. Now, I've already got 2 books in the waiting for me in the wings on my Scribd account. One is called Bury Me, and the other one is The Undrowned by K.R. Alexander. So I'll be listening to those probably sometime over the weekend. So you guys, I want to tell you thanks for stopping by. Thanks as always for listening and watching, taking time out of your day. And like I say all the time, grab a good scary book, have a nightmare, have a good nightmare, and just remember, don't take life for granted. Live your life like a book. Just don't turn that last page, because once you do, you guys, it's over. And if you haven't done so already, and if you love to be scared, if you love horror as much as I do, if you love to read, even if you don't like to read horror, I would love a thumbs up if you like today's content. Don't forget to check out the link to yesterday's video that I posted from our day trip at Hillhaven. See, there you go, Brandon. Apple Hill. We had a ball. It's a very seasonal Halloween / fall / Christmas. One of 42 apple orchards up in Placerville. That yeah, it's a blast. So you guys, I'm gonna eat some more caramel apple taffy. I'm gonna try to finish The Face of Midnight, and yeah, I'm gonna go finish my coffee. But you guys, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. I would love a thumbs up. Just hit that subscribe button right there. Ring that bell so you get notifications of when I post another one. You guys take care of yourselves. Be kind, be gentle, but stay scared. Stay scared. Really good scary book. It's good for you. Keeps the heart pumping.